Now I'm going to use a piece of cord to secure this fabric roll, so watch closely. Start by splitting one end of the cord into 2 separate strands. Thread both ends of the cord through the fabric roll and pull tightly. This method is both simple and extremely secure. I'll repeat the same process on the other side of the roll to ensure it stays even more firmly in place. Thread the cord through and tighten it just like before. This technique is very handy, and when you need to remove the cord, simply untie it as shown. With a water bottle, I will place straws inside like this. When I lift this straw, water will flow out from the straw in the body of the bottle, so convenient for washing hands. If I want to stop the water flow, push the straw. First, take this cord and wrap it around your arm, starting from the elbow and going up to your hand. After that, I'll toss the cord up into the air. Oh no, it fell. To make it work better, I need to wrap the cord in a different way, crossing it from the elbow to the hand. Now that it's properly wrapped, I'll try tossing it again. This time it worked perfectly right away. Wrapping the cord correctly makes a big difference in the result. Let's try it for yourself, and you will love it. Look at this. With this tool I can wash my hands very easily. Let's do it together step by step. First, I'll take a syringe and cut it like this. Then I'll make a hole in the cap of a plastic bottle. Next, I'll heat the tip of the syringe with a lighter and insert it through the hole. After that, I'll screw the bottle cap onto a plastic container filled with water and hang it up. Now, when washing hands, the syringe plunger can move, dispensing water easily and conveniently. I will set up a tarp like this, using a rope to make it more secure. To ensure stability, I will thread the rope through this hole and tie it tightly, pulling it down a bit to create tension. Then I will pull it really tight to make sure the tarp is securely stretched out. This method ensures the tarp remains firm and stable. When it needs to be taken down, it will be very convenient and quick, as the rope can be easily untied and the tarp quickly folded away. Prepare 2 wooden sticks and a piece of rope. I will thread one stick through the rope and wrap it around to secure it. The other wooden stick is also secured tightly, isn't it? When setting up a tent, I just need to wrap the wooden sticks like this. It's very simple and convenient, and anyone can do it. I set up the tent by tying the rope around a tree trunk and wrapping it like this. I knot the other end of the rope, making it very convenient. I can adjust the length of the rope to make the tent more secure, and when I need to loosen it, I can just untie it like this. So easy. One end of the rope is tied to a metal stake driven into the ground. Then, I wrap the other end of the rope around like this, knotting it at the top. This method is very simple, so you have some very useful tips for an enjoyable picnic. Let's set up the tent. Start by spreading out the tarp on the ground. Next, drive metal stakes into the ground at both ends of the tarp. For the remaining ends, gather them together and lift them upwards, ensuring the middle part is raised as well. Fold the tarp so that it's level with your waist. Prepare a wooden stick and cut a plastic bottle to use as support. Place the wooden stick inside the bottle and use it to prop up the middle of the tarp, creating the height needed for the tent. This method will give your tent a stable and elevated structure. I start by looping one end of the rope over a tree branch like this. Next, I take both ends of the rope and thread them through the 2 metal rings attached to the fabric strap that is worn over the shoulder. After that, I hoist the fabric strap up high, making sure it is securely in place. Now I let this end of the rope down and remove the stone that was used as a weight. Following this, I tie a red rope to the black rope in this manner, ensuring a strong knot. I continue to thread the red rope up high, passing it through the fabric strap positioned on the tree branch. This process results in a sturdy and reliable climbing tool, perfect for various outdoor activities requiring secure and efficient climbing support. Please apply this little tip now, it's really useful. With a rope like this, first, I wrap it around my neck, then loop it down around my hand in a crisscross pattern. I continue wrapping it back and forth until the entire rope is evenly wrapped around my hand. Once the rope is completely wrapped, I carefully separate the wrapped sections. Next, I take the loose end of the rope and tie it securely, forming a circular shape. I then tuck the end of the rope into the circle and ensure it is tightly fastened. This method creates a neat and compact bundle of rope. With one end of the tarp, we will use a rope to loop over it. Then, fold the end of the tarp back. Wrap the rope around your finger like this to create a circular loop. Double the end of the rope and thread it through the loop, pulling it tight. This creates a very secure and convenient knot, doesn't it? Now removing it is also simple. With this method, you can easily set up a tarp to provide shade.